Call Jersey Central at 732-545-9282. Toll free at 888-545-9282. Watch Jersey Central live online at WCTCAM.com or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now, back to Jersey's Morning Show. Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
7:37. Welcome back inside the Forge Jewelers Studios to Jersey Central on a Friday morning on the new Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. We have our contest. Going to get to that very, very shortly. We've got some New Jersey Instant Lottery tickets to give away and also tickets to this weekend's Garden State Cat Club Cat Expo. Someone will win both prizes coming up very soon. So excited to welcome in my next guest. She is standing by on the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker hotline. She will be delivering the keynote speech coming up at an event next Wednesday at the Pines Manor in Edison with the Middlesex County Regional Chamber of Commerce. It is the Hispanic Business Expo, and this is an event that I have watched just grow exponentially over the years. And it will be real exciting to have our next guest, who is going to be delivering a very cool keynote speech. Lili Gil Valletta joins us this morning here on WCTC. How great is that? Lili, welcome. It's Bert Barron. How are you today?
Good. Good morning.
Wow, so excited to have you on the show. Of course, award-winning entrepreneur. You're a television contributor, the president of XL Alliance, and wow, so exciting to have you to come to the Pines Manor next week to deliver this keynote speech at the Hispanic Business Expo. What are some things that you hope to talk about next week?
Well, first of all, how could I say no to such a great opportunity? I'm always humbled to get in front of audiences that are trying to launch new businesses or already running successful businesses, because many times when you're an entrepreneur, which is what I did after I left my corporate career, you feel lonely and you're wondering, where do I find funding? Who's going to mentor me? And events like the one we're going to have in Edison this week is a great opportunity to build community amongst the business community so that we can all see we're not alone and we're here to help each other. So I'll be sharing with the attendees a little bit about my story. I'll be telling them about the very exciting and big shifting demographics of the country, which really puts Hispanic Americans in a very important place. I don't know if you know, Bert, but Hispanic businesses are actually growing 3 times the national rate. And it's because of this American dream and this entrepreneurial spirit that binds us together. So hopefully we can continue to do that and be contributors to the American economy and leave inspired to achieve greater and bigger things. So that's some of the spirit of the things that we're going to talk about on Wednesday.
I hear about numbers. They'll be getting into the trillions of dollars as far as that Latino consumer goes, and these are numbers that need to be taken seriously, whether it's the New Jersey State Hispanic Chamber of Commerce or smaller marketing groups that sort of tailor to that Latino and Hispanic market. If you're not doing business and catering to this consumer, you're really missing out on a big piece of the economy, a huge piece of the economy.
Absolutely. And, New Jersey is fascinating as a state. There is close to 20% of the entire population that happens to be Hispanic. But I'm sure you have a lot of listeners that are from Perth Amboy, Union City, Passaic, and those are cities where upwards of 70% of the population happens to be Hispanic. So I often tell people that reaching out to the Hispanic community as a consumer, it's not a feel-good thing or a diversity thing. It's just the right thing to do for your business, because otherwise you'll be missing out on a big percentage of the total population that is out there. And yes, we are as American in spirit, but also very Latino in our culture and values. And it is important to acknowledge that, just as there are value differences between the East and the West and the South. So we just got to acknowledge that and make it part of the fabric of how we do business to really succeed in the future.
Absolutely true. Lili Gil Valletta is our guest this morning here on Jersey Central and WCTC. She will be the keynote speaker at Wednesday's 6th Annual Hispanic Business Expo, which is coming back to the Pines Manor in Edison. Now, the event, it is from 4 to 8. It is free. However, if you would like to attend Lili's speech, and I hope you will, that will happen from 4 to 5. There is a $30 per person ticket charge. And I guarantee you that if these are not very close to sold out, they will be by the time we get to the early part of next week. So get your tickets now while you still can at the Middlesex County Regional Chamber of Commerce website, mcrcc.org. And you will want to be in the room when Lili Gil Valletta is speaking, because she's going to have such great information for everybody. So I urge you to get those tickets, and she will be there, of course. WCTC will be at the expo as well. And we'd love nothing more for you to come on out and have some fun and learn some things as well. Lili, I'm glad you mentioned some great towns in New Jersey. You have a New Jersey history. Formerly, you worked for J&J right here in town in New Brunswick, right?
Of course. I was just sharing with you. I have a 908 number, and I have not changed it despite the many places and times that I've moved. But actually, my heart does have a very special spot for New Jersey, because I owe it to a wonderful career at Johnson & Johnson with many mentors. I was there for about 10 years, rising up the ranks really fast. And that's really the place that inspired me to create my business today, especially as I was heading global marketing services at Johnson & Johnson when I left, and crunching the numbers and doing the business case for where is it that we have market opportunity. This multicultural story and the Hispanic market kept rising up to the top, and I just could not believe that we were not tapping it fully. And that's why I branched off, created a company that focuses on advising big corporations like J&J into how to develop their strategies, their go-to-market plans, their marketing tactics to successfully reach these fast-growing demographics. But yes, it was all in New Jersey. It happened there. The idea for my business was born while I was there. So I'm in New Jersey quite a bit, since there's a lot of the pharma companies there that still take a lot of my time and effort in business. So yes, I'll be proud of that and never change my 908 number.
It's kind of like a homecoming for you when you're going to be in Edison next week. That's fantastic.
Absolutely, yes, it's going to be fun. And by the way, thank you so much for being so generous promoting the speech. And you just mentioned there is a $30 charge for the entrance. I want you to know that those are funds that are going back into the chamber.
Sure.
And the chambers are so important for our community. Yes, there's big corporations like J&J, of course, in New Jersey and many others, but it is small businesses what makes the economy move and generate jobs and grow in the smaller towns. And the chamber provides all these resources many times people don't even know are there for free, that they can take advantage of. And a lot of these funds and this particular expo will help raise awareness for the businesses that are constituents of the chamber, but also continue to raise funds for the chamber to do its job. So it's such a great organization.
I'm ready to hear your speech now. You've been on the air for 8 minutes. I can't wait for next Wednesday at 4 o'clock now so I can hear what else you have to say. This is going to be so great coming up next Wednesday at the Pines Manor in Edison. But of all the hats you wear, Lili, executive, you do a lot of radio and television work. You're an entrepreneur and a co-founder and president of your own company. Wife, mom, of all those jobs and all those hats that you wear, Lili, what's your favorite and why?
Oh, my favorite is definitely being a mom and a wife.
Yeah, those are the two favorite ones, yeah?
I think so. Of course, at the end of the day, it's so silly, and for the women listening, I'm sure you can relate, but when I did not have kids and I was in my, crazy business life as a priority, I never understood how I could do this mom thing. And once you do, I feel like I've become better as a woman, as an entrepreneur, as a business person, because what drives me and the motivation to even do bigger, better, bolder things is inspired by these two little boys I have at home that smile and sing to me when I come home. So it's fast. It's great. I would never trade it for anything, and certainly stacks at the top as my favorite job.
Well, your husband was a pro football player, so sometimes it's probably like having 3 little boys at home, right?
Oh yes,
right.
Mine are still little, but I'm sure as they get older, there'll be lots of helmets and sneakers and dirty clothes laying around with all the sports around the house.
Well, great stuff. Well, Lili Gil Valletta, it was so great to have you on WCTC this morning, and it's going to be wonderful to have you back in Central New Jersey on Wednesday at the Pines Manor. And thank you again for what you do for this Chamber of Commerce and just around the world for what you're doing. And just great to have you with us here this morning, and we can't wait for Wednesday. All right?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I look forward to meeting you there.
Likewise here. Thank you very much, and have a great weekend, all right?
You too.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, Lili Gil Valletta, how about it? My guest on the